Good morning, guys. Okay, so today I wanted to talk to you guys about complacency and comfort, because I'm finding that as I'm going through and I'm reevaluating my situation, I'm looking at my progress, I'm looking at where my biggest pitfalls are, my biggest stumbling blocks are, like what in the world is going on with these, milestones. And I find myself being my own worst enemy. In that, as I've said so many times before, I have a good life. And I'm happy, obviously. So because I have a good life and I'm happy, I also have a tendency to fall into what's called complacency, or my comfort zone, or contentness. And those things, while it is good to see, the miracle that is life and then to enjoy your situation, you have to enjoy it, but still know that it could be better. And it could be better if you just put your shoulder to the wheel and push. And so I find that, especially now that my husband is back, my world is so much better. Because I'm pushing when I can just be enjoying. But all this time spent enjoying doesn't help tomorrow. It doesn't do anything beneficial for today. It just kind of enjoys it. And so I think that the time that I spend just basking in the wonderfulness that is my life, I need to cut that down. I need to spend more time working to make it better. Yes, it is awesome, but there is room for improvement. And even if I'm doing something not to necessarily improve my current situation, I'm doing it because I enjoy doing that particular thing, I still need to do it. So these are things that I want you guys to consider. Where do you find yourself just enjoying things a little bit too much? It's a little bit too excessive. It's one thing, I don't drink, but for those of you who do, it's one thing to go out, after work, or, a celebration, anniversary, new beginning, whatever, where you celebrate and you drink. It's another to every day there's a bottle in your hand to the point where you cannot function. Those are two different levels. So it's one thing to enjoy the moment and, to have that as part of the greater activity. And it's one thing to say, you know what, I just need to go home and just grab a cold one. I don't do it, but if that's what you do, then great. But then that's different than I am not a functioning individual because of this thing that, in moderation, is many people do it across the globe, but in excess, and it becomes, you're a danger to yourself and others. So I think with my enjoyment, my vices being Netflix is a problem. It's a wonderful problem that I have. And just sitting down and beta reading. I love to beta read, but I also need to spend some time writing. I just need to write also. I love talking to you guys, encouraging you guys, but I also need to spend some time doing sit-ups. I like my life. I have a whole new wardrobe that I'm slowly growing out of that makes me sad. But instead of being that much happier when I put on something and it does look the way it's supposed to, I should think, but there are so many other things that I could have put on had I done sit-ups yesterday. So that is where I am. I am at the point where I am regretting not doing those things yesterday that would have given me that much more joy today. Now, I still look good today. I'm still happy. But had I washed my hair yesterday, just saying. But I'm cute, though. But see, and therein lies the rub. So find that thing or those list of things where you are just a little bit too happy, a little bit too content, a little bit too comfortable, and see where we can kind of cut that enjoyment down. Still enjoy it, still be grateful for it, but let's not spend so much time, in that moment that it kind of deteriorates our momentum. We don't want to be in a situation where we're still on day 90. Why am I still on day 90? I started 2 days ago and I'm back on 90. like it's only been later today because I missed you. So ridiculous. So let's start, reevaluating where we are celebrating, where we are complacent, where we are comfortable, and just carve a little bit of that time out to do something that is uncomfortable, that stretches us and increases our knowledge and just makes us better individuals and better at our given tasks. So I challenge you to be a better you. Bye guys. Thank you for watching. Like, favorite, and subscribe.